These top 6 bodyweight exercises require no equipment at all, meaning they can be performed comfortably in the sanctity of your home without the worry of any external judgment or criticism. I mean, think about that. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mitch with SST, Self-Sustained Training. We got our boy Justin back with another 6-series video, and today we'll be covering the top 6 bodyweight exercises you should be doing.
A lot of these exercises you guys may have seen before, but haven't realized that there's a more optimal way to perform them. But keep in mind that what's most optimal for one person may not be what's most optimal for you. And for that reason, with each one of these exercises, we've included an alternative to accommodate for any experience level. And those of you that have been following Mitch and SST for a while now already know we got to kick this off with burpees.
Now, we're not just doing any regular burpee, we're going to perform what's known as the SST burpee. And when doing the SST burpee, all you're adding is 2 shoulder taps and 2 toe touches. And the shoulder taps themselves are just adding an extra level of optimal stabilization, while the toe taps activate the core, creating a subtle ab workout in the burpee itself. And if you want to add a little bit more intensity to this SST burpee, all you need to do is do 1 push-up in between each movement. So you'll do the burpee and do a push-up, 1 shoulder tap and do a push-up, shoulder tap and do a push-up, toe tap and do a push-up, toe tap and do a push-up. By simply adding a push-up in between each movement of the SST burpee, you add an extra level of overall intensity to the workout itself by doing essentially 4 push-ups in an entire burpee.
And the second exercise on our list is the single leg RDL. You might see a lot of people in the gym doing these with dumbbells, but this can be a great bodyweight exercise done on its own with just a little bit more intention on maintaining your balance throughout. And when performing this movement, it's important to make sure that you keep a neutral spine. Another thing to note is moving your opposite leg and your torso together simultaneously. An alternative for those having trouble balancing is to simply hold on to something throughout the entire movement. And by holding on to something, you'll eventually develop the stability required to perform the single leg RDL without any assistance at all.
And that goes into our third exercise, which is going to be the pike push-up. And if performing the push-up itself is too much, then just hold that position for 30 seconds. And over time, you should develop enough stability and strength in that position that the push-up should be able to be executed efficiently. So for those that want to add an extra level of intensity to the pike push-up, because it's already a delt dominant exercise, all you're going to do is, similar to the SST burpee, is add 2 shoulder taps in between each pike push-up. For number 4, we got Hindu squats. Now, all my clients know about the Hindu squats similar to the burpees because it's a more fluid motion than just a standard squat. And in that optimal fluidity, you're going to be able to perform a higher number of squats in one setting and in sequence, thus creating a higher time under tension in the squat itself. Now, when doing the Hindu squat, you're going to act as though you're scooping water out of a river. And that's the difference between the standard squat and the Hindu squat, especially as a bodyweight exercise. The standard squat, you'll use your hands as a counterbalance. So when you're going down, falling back on those heels, your hands act as the counterbalancing force to your body wanting to fall back. But the Hindu squat, the actual scoop motion of the hands act as the counterbalancing point when falling back on those heels.
And that brings us to exercise number 5 on our list, which is what we like to call predator planks. At first glance, this exercise may seem to be a bit odd to perform, but it is a great way to engage your core and get a nice burn in your quads, specifically your vastus medialis, otherwise known as the teardrop muscle. There's a lot of freedom when it comes to the predator plank, as we can move laterally, front to back, in a circle, triangle, or any shape for that matter. You can get creative with it. And to perform this exercise, you basically just want to get on all 4s. And from here, brace your core, straighten out your arms, and then raise your knees 1 to 2 inches off the ground. And you should immediately start feeling tension in that vastus medialis, or teardrop muscle. And if you're not able to perform these, then you can just start with your ordinary plank in that push-up position. And in that push-up position, similar to the predator position, you can move laterally, front to back, or any creative pattern of your choice.
And that brings us to number 6 on our list, which is the 6 series lunge. And we call it the 6 series lunge because you're performing a series of 6 lunges that will completely eviscerate your legs.
And so what that would look like is a reverse lunge with your left leg, a side lunge with your left leg, and then a front lunge with your left leg. And then you go and mirror that on the right side in an inverse manner, going from front to side to back. One thing to keep in mind is that when we're performing our side lunge, we're really performing something known as a Cossack squat.
And all a Cossack squat is a side lunge where you are externally rotating the leg that is extended while also dorsiflexing that foot in an upward manner. And all that means is the leg that's being extended while that very foot is facing up into the sky.
So there you have it. Those are our top 6 body weight exercises that you should be doing. First, we got our SST burpees. Then we got our single leg RDLs. Then we got our pike push-ups, followed by the Hindu squat. Then we got predator planks. And finally, the 6 series lunges.
And speaking of 6 series, that's all we're trying to do here with these videos, is we're trying to teach you guys to be so self-sufficient where you'll truly never need another personal trainer again. And these top 6 bodyweight exercises require no equipment at all, meaning they can be performed comfortably in the sanctity of your home without the worry of any external judgment or criticism. I mean, think about that. Going into 2021, there's zero excuse for you to not optimally begin your fitness journey, especially considering the information we're trying to provide with the 6 series videos.
And if you guys have any ideas for future videos, feel free to leave it down in the comments below.
Leave it down in the comments below. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell button. Stick with it.